Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the world. My name is Mr. Jason and... What? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm too loud? Oh. My name is Mr. Jason and today I have a read aloud for you. So as you can see around me, it's still a little cold here in Texas, so I had to put on a nice little jacket to talk to you guys today. Today's story is Decibella by Julia Cook. Now, if you joined us last week, we read a story by the name of My Mouth is a Volcano, also written by Julia Cook. In My Mouth is a Volcano, Lewis had a hard time with understanding when it was his turn to talk, and he would interrupt or erupt in everybody. He would think of those words, they would slide down to his tongue, and out they come. No matter if it was his time to talk or somebody else's, Lewis was impulsive like that. Our friend Decibella kinda has the same issue. However, she talks a little too loud at the wrong times. And with the help of a wise teacher, she gives her 5 voice volumes to think about. One being whisper, 6-inch talk, table talk, strong speech talk, and what I was doing in the beginning, outside talk. So we all still need a little help with our volume control from time to time, and Decibella is going to get hers in this story. So throughout this book, there are a few parts where you may see some rhyming words. I helped out by underlining them in a red line. So as we go through the story, stop here and there, write down those words, and at the end of the story, you can always use that as an extension to find and add more words to the list of words that you got from the story. So join me as we talk more about our impulse control and learning how to use those 5 voice volumes. In Decibella, written by Julia Cook, and read aloud to Mr. Jason.
Decibella, written by Julia Cook.
My name is Isabella, but sometimes people call me Decibella, and I have no idea why. I like the name Isabella much better. I'm done with my test! Shh, Decibella, shh. Do you have any books about squirrel monkeys? Shh, Decibella, shh. Mom, I'm home! Shh, Decibella, shh. Hi, Grandma! Shh, Decibella, shh. I'll have the smiley face pancakes. Shh, Decibella, shh. Pass the popcorn, please. Shh, Decibella, shh. Today, my teacher asked me to stay in for recess so we could have a little chat. Isabella, I'm proud of you for doing so well in your social studies skills, and your book report on squirrel monkeys was one of the very best. But today, we need to talk about how to make a better choice. Sometimes you talk way too loud, and you need to lower your voice. It's important that you speak loud enough for those who need to hear, but you don't want to speak too loud that people cover their ears. It kind of bugs others when your voice is way too loud. Sometimes you need to talk softer, and I can show you how. Most of the times when we are working in the classroom, you need to use your 6-inch voice. What's that? Your 6-inch voice is halfway between your whisper voice and your table talk voice. My what? Isabella, you have 5 voice volumes, and you get to decide which one works best for you and others when you're trying to get things done. There's whisper, 6-inch voice, table voice, strong speaker, and outside. Let's use the word slurper-doodle, and give each of them a try. Slurper what? Slurper-doodle. Let's start in the middle. Say slurper-doodle in your table talk voice. That's the voice that I'm using now. It's your regular talking voice. Slurper-doodle. This is the voice you will use the most. It's how people talk on TV. It's not too loud and it's not too soft. It's as regular as can be. Your table talk voice when you are hanging out with your friends at the mall, talking on the phone, or talking to others at the dinner table. Now shout slurper-doodle as loud as you can. Slurper-doodle! This is what your outside voice sounds like. You can hear it from far away. Use it to cheer on your team at a game or when you're outside to play. When you bring your outside voice inside, it gets you into trouble. Unless, of course, you have an emergency and you need to call for help. Like last week when you accidentally got your hair caught in the door. Now, find the voice that's halfway between your table talk voice and your outside voice and use it to say slurper-doodle. Slurper-doodle. This is your strong speaker voice. Your strong speaker voice is the voice that you can use when you need to talk to a group. You need to breathe in deep, stand up tall, speak strong, and try not to stoop. Use your strong speaker voice when you need to be a speaker, like when you're giving an oral report in class or acting in a play. Now, let's go back to the middle again. Say slurper-doodle in your table talk voice. Slurper-doodle. Perfect. Now, whisper slurper-doodle. Slurper-doodle. Isabella, this is what your whisper voice sounds like. It's the softest voice you can make. You have to be right next to people you're talking to, or they cannot hear what you say. Use your whisper voice when you're trying to be quiet in the library, when you need to ask me a question during a test, or when you're in a movie theater and need to talk but you don't want to bother other people around you who are trying to watch the show. Now find your voice that's halfway between table talk voice and your whisper voice and use it to say slurper-doodle. Slurper-doodle. This is your 6-inch voice. That means if a person is more than 6 inches away from you, he can't hear your voice. 6 inches is about the distance between your pinky and your thumb. So place your thumb on your chin like this and see if you can have some fun. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Most of the time, when you are working in class, I need you to use your 6-inch voice. When someone uses their 6-inch voice, our class starts to buzz. Nobody makes too much noise, and our work gets done because we can talk and work and still stay on track. And our voices don't bug each other. A buzzing classroom sings. Guess what? We're working with one another. Isabella, you're in charge of how loud you are. You get to control your own voice. And now that you are a voice volume expert, I know you can make the right choice. I'm done with my assignment. Thank you, Isabella, for using your 6-inch voice while we are working in the classroom. Do you have any books about 3-toed sloths? Thank you, Isabella, for using your whisper voice in the library. My report today is about the planet Mars. Isabella, I love the way you used your strong speaker voice when you gave your oral report. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Isabella. It's so great to hear your voice. Ready or not, here I come. I just love it when I just love it when I can be as loud as I want. Ta-da! Now that I am a voice expert, I think about what voice to use. My 6-inch voice works best in class, but when I'm outside, I get to choose. I never bring my outside voice inside because it's always too loud, unless I'm at a basketball game and I'm cheering with the crowd. Now, other kids don't call me Decibella because I know what voice to use. There's whisper, 6-inch, table talk, strong speaker, and outside. I get to choose. Mom? Of course, I can use my outside voice inside if there's a need for urgency. Like last week when I caught my hair in the door. Now that was a true emergency.
Well, I hope Isabella learned something because I most definitely did, and I hope you did too. Those 5 voice volumes will come in handy, won't they? Those 5 voice volumes have a time and a place to be used, and we just learned a few of them. I hope you learned something because I know I did. I can't wait to read again with you soon. Oh, don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment a book down below that you would like for us to read in our read alouds together. And don't forget to share. I had a blast reading with you. I can't wait to read with you again soon. And don't forget, keep reading. Here are a few tips for parents and teachers so that you can help your children work on their volume controls as well.